You keep hearing this all the time. Let's make more money. You need to make more money, otherwise you are doing something wrong. Or that if you are not reaching or you are not making 10K, 20K or 50K per month, you are getting left behind. This is a common thing that happens in nowadays world with all the channels that are around there craving for attention. And the solution they use for that is usually the same. Getting more leads, having more outreach or doing more outreach, and adding more pressure to the other people so they can get clients fast. But let me tell you, my friend, that this is not the best strategy for you to do. And really what happened here, and this is an uncomfortable truth, it is that short-term getting money fast strategies usually is the bigger reason why coaching businesses that are making over 10K per month fails or stall out. And this is because they are focusing on the wrong things. You don't need more leads, you don't need to do more outreach. What you need is to get a system that actually builds trust. That is the real solution for that. And in this video, I'm gonna show you 3 marketing activities that you can use to actually build trust and authority over time. Because the long term is what you need to focus on, not the short term and the shiny objects, but the long term. That is what is going to actually help you. And if you stay until the end of the video, I will tell you a big mistake that most coaches does when they actually apply those long-term marketing strategies, so you don't make them. Now, who am I to tell you this? My name is Gerson. I have 6+ years of experience in marketing and automation. I have worked with coaches in the past. I have worked with local businesses. I have worked with startups. So I have a vast range of experience that I think I can bring you so you can apply those to you and can bring you a lot of value. Now, why those strategies of earning money fast actually is hurting your business and they don't work? So there are 2 main reasons. The main reason it is because every people is different and every success path is different. So when you heard someone saying that they started a coaching business or any other type of service-based businesses and they make a lot of money in 3 months, they reach the 10K in only 3 months, or they did these kind of things and these other things and they make a lot of money so quickly. When you heard that, this is first of all something that happened to very small number of people, but also when that happened to these people, it is usually because they have some kind of background in the past. So let's say that this coach that reached 10K per month in 3 months happened to have some sales background in the past. So they have the muscle to outreach 100 people per day or more, which is something that is so unrealistic for someone who are very good at what they do, but have never done any sales calls in the past. So if you heard that you need to get 100 calls per month, or you need to do 100 DMs per day or stuff like that, sorry, per month, not per day. So then it's not going to be realistic for you, and it's going to be a very small minority. But that doesn't mean that it's everything lost, that you are not gonna be able to build a business. Don't think like that, because that is not true. And that is the purpose of this video, to show you that. But the second reason why this earn money fast strategies doesn't work, it is because a very fundamental problem. When you actually start getting more leads and chasing more of this person in a very cool way, which is what is the solution for many people, what's going to happen, it is that the leads you get from it are not going to be so qualified and are going to be very disqualified in a way that they go to the call, they are not really convinced that they are going to go with you, and many of them just go to the call just for curiosity, just to see what you have to offer, and you ended up spending more time on calls, but surprise, surprise, you get less sales than even before, because those people are not really interested right off the bat. Yes, there are of course some people that are interested, but most of them are not going to be. And again, if you want to close customers or clients like that, then you definitely need to have a lot of experience or being very good at sales. Which if you don't have that background experience, and there is nothing wrong with that, then it's gonna be very difficult to happen. So again, low quality leads is what's going to happen as a consequence of having fast sales strategies or quick marketing strategies. Okay, so those two things that's to keep in mind. And now let's talk about the solution, because I already give you a small glance of it, and the small glance is to use long game marketing strategies. Long-term marketing strategies are going to be really important because of a simple reason. Good marketing, in order for people to actually trust you, you need to build you need to build many touch points with them, and the more touch points you have with them and the longer they spend with you, the more they will trust. The more they will trust you. And trust is the currency of any service-based business. No quick sales, or not sales fast and make money fast and then do a shitty delivery. No, it is actually trust. And in order to build trust, again, you need to have a series of touch points with them and make them spend the more time with you. The more time they spend with you, the better. And here are the 3 strategies that you can make them spend more time with you. Now, number 1 has to be with the awareness and engagement steps. So whenever someone doesn't know yet so much about you, or maybe they know you and you want them to keep spending time with you. So for those awareness stage, I recommend you to use long form content platform. So I'm not talking about Instagram, which is short form content, or TikTok, because those are going to be very difficult for you to build trust. And instead, I recommend you to use platforms like YouTube, for example. What do you think I'm making these videos? And also, you can do podcasts. Anything that has to be related to YouTube and podcasts are great to build trust and authority, because first, they are showing your expertise directly, and people are saying actually that who you are, how you work, what is the kind of things that you do, and how can you help them through those YouTube videos or through podcasts. So whenever they come to the sales after having done through all these YouTube videos, that's going to be a much easier sales than in case that you get them through a Facebook ads, and then where they have to book a call right off the bat. In that case, it's going to be very short touch point that you have with them, and they go to the call just by curiosity, or just to see just to start complaining about the price and stuff like that. Now, the second long-term strategy that I recommend you in marketing is using trust-building acquisition systems. And when I'm talking about trust-building acquisition systems, I want you to think what kind of marketing acquisition system gets them to spend more time with you. So, the normal acquisition system, or something that many people use, or many coaches on 10K per month start using, it is meta ads. They do meta ads, they send them to a small form, and then they send them to book a call with them. That's it. That's all they know about you before they have a call with you. And whenever they have a call with you, as I said before, they are going to be curious, or they are just not going to have enough trust for them to trust them your money right away. And this is why when you do these kind of strategies, it is very difficult to close them, because there is no trust, there is nothing behind. Why are they going to spend that much money with you if they don't even know you? Only for answers calls. So that's going to be very difficult. So instead, I want you to think about that. I want you to think that instead of sending people through meta ads directly to booking a call, then you are going to sending people to a lead magnet. So in other words, you are going to give them value in advance before they buy. So you do this lead magnet, which is some kind of checklist or some kind of template or something that you know that is valuable for them. You give them for free, you make ads of it, and they get into your email list. Another way, which is very powerful as well, is to send them directly to a webinar. But this could be, you could be that directly through the ads, or you could do it later on when they sign up to your list. So let's say that you take the path that they sign up to your list, they consume your lead magnet, they already spend time with you or some of your assets, which is something building over their trust. But this doesn't happen there, then you need to keep active in email and make sure that they have the right welcome, and also make sure that you make them the right offer as well at the right time. So email marketing role here is to first build trust, and second of all, make them the offer to make a call with you if they wish to do so. But let's say that you have been having those clients for a while, or those prospects for a while in your email list, and they didn't resonate, or they didn't book a call right off the bat after your welcome offer or after your conversion flow. What's going to happen? It is that you can offer something else in between the sales calls. So that something else could be a webinar, or that something else could be an exclusive video, something like that we usually call VSL, video sales letter, but it could also work with any other thing, as long as it is something that it is a video where they spend time with you. Okay, so that is one of the things that you can do, and then you ask them to book a call with you. This is what is very much a sales funnel, but it is I don't like to call it a sales funnel because it is not really the main objective of that. The main objective of this is to build trust, which is why I call it a trust building system. Okay, so that is the second thing on the long-term strategy that I recommend you to do. And the third one is going to be retention and monetization systems. With that, I mean email marketing fundamentally. And with this, I'm talking about the people who are in the list, whether they are prospects or whether they are previous clients who you had before. Then what are you going to do? Are you going to just have them in the list, do nothing? Or are you going to keep them active, reading your emails and creating something that is of interest of them, and also make them offers when it's the right time? So that is what the role of email marketing is, and this is where you can start using automations like the conversion flow that I was talking about, or automation like the win back campaign. And by the way, if I'm talking into too much marketing jargon, please check my other videos, because I explain you what those campaigns are and why they are so important. But this is very much it. And apart from those automations, you should have an email marketing campaign, a calendar that you are following. So every month you have a big campaign that is going to be to most of your list, or to only a specific part of your list. So that is when it comes to segmentation comes on handy, which is very, very important when you have a big list. So that is the three things that you could do the long term. Let's do a recap. The first one was the awareness and engagement, which you can do through long content form platforms like YouTube or podcasts. The second one is building trust acquisition systems as opposed of quick funnels, as I said before. And the third one is focusing on retention and monetization systems once they got into your list. So you know that you have a plan for them to monetizing, but not also that, you also have a plan for them in case that they stay in your list. So you keep them active, you keep your business top of their mind, and they are more likely to convert. Those are the things that I definitely do. And here is the mistake that I told you at the end of this video, because you stay until here. This is a very big mistake when people start applying those acquisition systems. And the big mistake is thinking that they are going to get the same results fast as when they do the quick methods to acquiring clients. And the reality is that no, you are not going to get results as fast as you will get, for example, when you do these quick Facebook ads to book in a call campaign. You're not going to get leads that fast, because that's point of it. You want to filter them out through it. So people who are willing to go through it are going to be the ones that are going to be very, very interested in your product or service. They are going to be much more likely to buy from you, and they already get to know you better. So again, the sale is going to come along by itself. That's the real point. You don't want to get a lot of leads fast. You just want to get a right quantity of leads, but very, very highly qualified. Cool. So that is it. Don't make that mistake. And this is everything for today. I hope you have received a lot of value. I know you have, because if you are a coach making over 10K per month and you apply those strategies, definitely that is going to start making a difference. So more than applying that strategy, is more about this mindset shift. Money fast versus trust building systems. Thank you for watching until here. Again, leave me a comment what you think about this, and I will definitely read it. I would love to know as well. Like and subscribe if you receive value from this video, and see you in the next one. Ciao, pescador.